And now we move on to the next presentation, which will come from JinkoSolar's Head of PV and RESS Product Management, Johanna Bonilla. Johanna will share the Chinese manufacturer's efforts to go neo-green as it pioneers zero carbon footprint manufacturing. Welcome to Tayang News, Johanna. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So let me start sharing my monitor. And you can confirm that you can change my monitor.
Yeah, clear.
If so, yeah, thank you for the kind introduction. Thank you also for the invitation to be here sharing some good news for us. We are very proud to be leading the zero carbon manufacturing trend. And also I would like to, let's say, close the chain of this business by also mention what we can offer in energy storage with the focus on distribution markets. So for today, I will go, of course, explaining about Jinko, and I would like to give the message of Jinko, of course, well known as a module manufacturer, but today you will learn Jinko is more than that, and we cover many of the industry ecosystems. I would like to mention our neo-green manufacturing line and express what is it and what is the added value on it, and I will close also with our storage part. Hopefully we will have time for some Q&As, and if not, I will be here to answer questions as well. So regarding Jinko, first of all, I think that we are very well known in terms of modules with 210 gigawatts delivered with a market share of more than 50%. Very proud is also our world records. Part of it, of these 25 records, more than 50% are based on the TOPCon technology. And I think that this is the first presentation where I will spend less time on explaining TOPCon, because TOPCon has become already a trend, and it's well known in the market, well established in the market, and we are proud to be the leaders of this technology with more than 80 gigawatts of module capacity only for TOPCon out of our global capacity. So for the ones that do not are familiar with our, let's say, scope, we are working worldwide with 14 production facilities, most of them, of course, located in China, but we also have factories overseas. We have actually the largest overseas integrated capacity, also over of them 75% of this is M-type. We are also proud to have two fully vertical integrated factories. So Jinko have already the concept of fully integration, but we have those factories having in one line all the production. This brings me to the next one. So this vertical integration is actually one of our fosters for safety, healthy environment, but also to improve our R&D efforts of controls of quality. So we go from ingot to wafer to cell and module. So we control the whole production chain that allows us also to implement quality, environmental, and also benefit of the local economies. Regarding our technology, as I said, we have been working in TOPCon since a while, establishing different world records. So you see here our 25 records. In M-type technology, we started in 2017. We actually launched some products in residential niche market, and now, of course, we escalated it to the mass production. Our latest record is on even further in the combination of M-type with tandem, and we established more than 30.3%. So this is also important to understand, because as I said, this is our core business, is our experience, but also today you will learn that Jinko extends the functions and the focus to encompass the entire industry ecosystem. So we also offer solutions in battery storage systems, and for the ones that they're not familiar, we also have BIPV. So today, I will show you our products in our neo-green line. So this line is very similar to our standard line in terms of products, in terms of power. So If we would like to see our standard life, is also in our webpage. But the focus today is this added value that we see is also a need for rooftop and for commercial and commercial and industrial demand. So what is our motivation? So first of all, JinkoSolar has joined different initiatives. We are part of the Renewable Energy 100 initiative. We were the first manufacturer joining. Our goal here is to have a complete 100% renewable power for our entire production. We are also part of the Energy Power 100 initiative. Our target here is to improve our processes, our energy productivity, and also, of course, implement an energy management system by 2030. So this brings us our core motivations for our functions, but we also went beyond that. We went to, I think everyone knows the science-based targets, because this is let's say, initiative that have scientific targets to actually corroborate these all goals that we have on mind in terms of numbers. So Jinko is very proud that we compromised ourselves in 2021, and our targets are already validated since last December. So we have clear net zero targets, near-term, and long-term targets for what we would like to achieve, and we are actually the first PV company around the world that have validated targets. So part of this motivation, of course, bring us to offering our clients a downstream, let's say, customer decision maker to also have conscious low carbon choices within our portfolio. So in terms of zero carbon manufacturing, we have already 4 factories certified. So you can see here an example of the certification. This is a voluntary commitment. So we are trying here to reduce carbon emissions. We spend efforts and times in the certification of these 4 factories to be able to produce modules out of those 4 factories that are already certified. These are only the ones that we hold now, but we are having a clear pipeline of expansion of these certification factories. So the Neo Green modules, which is the series I'm presenting, are manufactured in these zero carbon factories. So they are located in different regions. You can see here the locations for the crystal pulling wafer. We have 2 factories in the same location, the solar cell and the module assembly. So again, these are the ones that are ready, but we have an expansion plan of this. And the products that we can produce out of these are completely covering the, let's say, the whole market scope, but especially the residential, and I will say the commercial demand, because as it was mentioned today before, the line in terms of what serves what is very blurry now. So we have into residential and commercial industrial, not only the rooftop, but also ground mounted, also that goes beyond or around the 5 megawatts that were mentioned also before. So this means our product portfolios are ready to cover all the range. So you can see here from left to right, the biggest one, we have a 78 dual glass. We have a 72 also monofacial and dual glass. And then we have the smallest ones that are covering monofacial 54, monofacial 54 full black, and also a dual glass full black version. So these are the products that we can produce in also Neo Green series. Of course, we have them also in a standard series. You can see the powers here, and I think key for the investments at commercial and industrial level as well as rooftop, of course, is our product warranty. So you can see here what is the warranty that we can offer. Nevertheless, something that I always like to transmit to our final customers is that we also have a power warranty that goes beyond the standard of the market. With TOPCon, we offer 30 years of power warranty. So this also is an incentive to have an investment that you can rely at the long term in terms of performance and reliability. So these are the modules that we offer. Again, all the spectrum of modules with different sizes. You can check electrical parameters in our website because in terms of time, I really like to let's say, optimize it. So the news that we have now is that we always think long term. So we are already offering around 5 gigawatts for this Neo Green series. We have already available, as you can see, for the utility. For our residential, we will have 7 gigawatts certified. We are in the process of certifying the factories that you see here, and it will be available starting from Q3 2024. So what brings this at the final user perception and the final user benefit, I would like to show a short simulation in a location in Germany, actually in the north of Germany, close to Hamburg, where the weather may not be the best one, but still you will have a clear benefit by installing solar, especially by comparing TOPCon with a traditional technology. So here is a comparison of our past generation with PTI for the same area where we can install more capacity just by changing the technology because the power is higher in our TOPCon technology in terms of power density. So you can start around 6% more capacity. And also when you run simulations, you will have 6.35, 6.4 more energy production. This is a clear message for I think for final users, and this is just a short example of what we could do in terms of contributing also for our energy bills, for of course the energy transition, but also important that adding to this more energy because of TOPCon, we can add also the added value of zero carbon factories. Again, Jinko is not only a module manufacturer. We heard some trends about, of course, commercial and industrial expectations in solar, but we also have same expectations, or I think even higher, for storage installations. So we have projections about cumulative let's say installations around 400 100 gigawatts. This is equivalent to 100,000 gigawatts per hour by the end of 2030. So this is 15 times what we saw in 2021, and Jinko, of course, is also catching that trend. We also would like to be part of that, especially because energy shifting, in other words, is the most critical and the most strong driver for this technology. So Jinko offers all the scope, again, similar to our approach in modules where we cover residential, commercial, and utility. We have the same concept for our storage system. We have Sontera for utility scale, Songiga for commercial and industrial storage, and we also offer a residential option in high voltage three-phase. So this is a process for our company. We're very proud to start a strong investments, especially in the terms of the factory for utility and for commercial applications, where we are also becoming a full producer. So this is also some news that we would like to share. But for the final users, I think it is important to understand the technology itself. So we use lithium iron phosphate in all our portfolio. Lithium batteries are known for their excellent thermal and chemical stability. So this makes less prone to overheating and thermal runaway, because we hear a lot of concerns, especially in residential, about fires, risks, and so on. This is a safe technology, so this is very crucial for residential, commercial application, of course, for all applications, but especially for residential and commercial. So rely on a let's say, very safe technology. Jinko made this decision, conscious decision, and just showing around what we have. So we have in the residential storage a combination of a system. Again, we are offering a complete closed system with a hybrid inverter and a battery. The capacity is around 21.3 kilowatt hours in terms of battery storage. So you can see that here the limit goes to, let's say, the more small rooftop installations. Nevertheless, we can offer also solutions to extend that to more buildings and more, let's say, bigger installations. Our battery have the concept of, in the name, having the range of voltage that they can tolerate. So I put it in green so that I don't have to explain the little technical data. So just for you to know, a single pad from us have 3.55 kilowatt hours. So we start from 2, and then we can extend those battery capacity up to the 21 I mentioned before. And going a bit beyond to the commercial and storage solution that we call some gigawatt. So this is what we can offer behind the meter with a 2 hours optimized solution. Our solution, again, safety is our key core in any solution for battery. So our battery management system is focused on safety. We have different levels of safety, of course. First of all, we cover with a good design and a good construction any risk, but we also have then the second step of alarm and the third step of really reaction. So you can rely on a very safe system with integrated liquid cooling. And we see here 2 systems, so one for 20,000 volts, but also one for below 1,500 volts. So we have 2 systems with a capacity of 215 kilowatt hours, and we can also have this option of 345 kilowatt hours. So until now, as I said, we have been assembling the entire system until it's fully finished, meaning we pour cells from a third party and the rest of the system was completed in our factory. But the good news is in the coming weeks, we are launching our own cell manufacturing line, so we will be manufacturing the entire system ourselves. Of course, these installations go for higher capacity. We have different scenarios that I think are very well known, but I think the main driver here is, let's say, the combination of adding a value in the terms of modules, because we have been a traditional module manufacturer always with our neo green, and now closing this need of energy shift and this need of energy transition and reliable and stable energy with the storage systems. So this is what I would like to, let's say, mention of what we have. We can discuss about the trends, I guess, in the panel discussion, how Jinko perceives let's say, the market, the rooftop, and the commercial and industrial. And I would like to close my presentation with an invitation to join us in JinkoSolar, where we will showcase all our portfolio from PV to storage systems. Thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you, Johanna. You really finished well in time with minutes to spare. So thank you so much. I think you are in the panel, so we'll take some questions there. And probably if you could join the chat till then, people may have some questions for you there. So you can take that. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much.